Joining us now are Elizabeth Reardon and Father Carl Chudy. Elizabeth is from Resurrection and St. Paul's Parish in Hingham, Massachusetts, and Father Carl is the co-director of the Missionary Shrine of Our Lady of Fatima in Holliston, Massachusetts. They're both going to talk to us about their respective pilgrimage sites. Elizabeth and Father Carl, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And we'd love to start with you, Elizabeth. Can you first tell us about the significance of the Jubilee Year of Hope?
Yes, this Jubilee Year of Hope that Pope Francis had begun in December, we're now in the middle of it, but it's an opportunity for us to encounter, for us to walk with those and to be bearers of hope. In fact, as a pilgrim church, there's that invitation to truly be witnesses of hope to everyone that comes through the doors, that comes on the property, that comes wherever we go, to be that bearer of hope to one another. And that could be for a variety of reasons, you know, for maybe just needing that encounter of Jesus in their lives.
So
yeah,
beautiful.
we all need that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Father Carl, you're at the Missionary Shrine of Our Lady of Fatima.
That's right.
So tell us what kind of events are happening there, and then also, how did you, in general, how do pilgrimage sites get chosen by the Archdiocese?
That's a real good question. I don't know how we got chosen, but we're quite pleased we were chosen. We were very happy. I think probably they were considering shrines as pilgrimage sites, and certainly the folks who come to Our Lady of Fatima Shrine are pilgrims. And not just pilgrims in faith, but pilgrims in life, you know, walking through all the good, all the bad, and trying to find consolation, hope, and courage through it all.
Yeah, and here's some photos actually on the screen right now we have
Really
of the
beautiful.
shrine there. And your website, the Varian Missionaries. And so, Elizabeth, tell us about some of the events at St. Paul's in Hingham.
So yes, so during the Easter season, we were very privileged to kind of think out of the box and welcome families. So we did a online scavenger hunt, so families could go online, they could see ways to kind of find things within the church, ways to encounter, but there was always a challenge at the end which said, you know, what can you do to witness the faith? How can you be a bearer of hope? Whether it's to pray for someone who passed or invite someone into the church. So those are the kind of things that when we looked at this year, we wanted to think outside the box. And so upcoming, we have an event for we have a Spanish Mass, and it's going to be on the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And you know, this year happens to be the 350th anniversary of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, so June 27th. Just to be able to open our doors for an evening Mass that we normally wouldn't have, and to welcome these families into our home.
That is beautiful.
I didn't know that about the 350th anniversary.
Me neither.
I love
How
the Sacred
fitting.
Heart devotion.
Me as well. That's so beautiful. How fitting. And Father Carl, I know the Shrine is doing an event on Laudato Si this Sunday.
Yeah, we call it our Laudato Si project. Laudato Si referring to the encyclical of Pope Francis on care for our common home. And because it's a beautiful shrine, there's 23 acres. People go there, Catholic and non-Catholic, Christian and non-Christian, because it provides peace and consolation. The Laudato Si project involves 3 areas for us. One is we have a Fatima bee project. I'm a beekeeper, and
It's amazing.
so we have our bee apiary, we call it, or bee farm there as a way to propagate pollinators in the community that are diminishing. The second thing is we've turned over a number of areas in our shrine to meadowlands to increase biodiversity, And the third thing is the propagation of monarch butterflies, which is something, because we have lots of milkweed where their eggs are laid, and we make it a project for families and for kids, where they take some eggs home, and they watch them gestate over time. Then they bring the butterflies back to the shrine and let them go.
Wow.
So it's kind of fun.
That's amazing.
I bet my kids would like that.
Oh, they would love it, I'm sure, I'm sure.
That's awesome. So for both of you, we'll start with you, Elizabeth. In this Jubilee Year of Hope, you said we're kind of halfway through now. What's been a moment of grace for you or for someone in your life that you've seen?
One of the moments that I found really telling is just to have people from different parts of the Archdiocese come. So the Jubilee Year of Hope enables people that may not be able to go to Rome to come to our pilgrim sites and to experience that idea of a bigger church, that universal church. And so, you know, we had visitors come and we could show them around the church, we could tell them a little bit about its history, and just invite them into that bigger family. And then our confessions that we would normally have on Fridays at that church are now for the remainder of the Jubilee year in different languages. So Father Marcelo Ferrari, who is our parochial vicar, he knows Spanish, French, Italian, and German.
Wow.
And I think the only one, and so this is a challenge for anyone that speaks German, we haven't had a lot of German speakers, so if you want to come, that would be great. Put them right on the spot.
That's great.
So yeah, it's an opportunity to just be present and to be witnesses of the faith.
That's beautiful. I would love to hear the same from you, Father Carl.
Yeah, well, you know, in pastoral work, I run across it all the time. People are hungry for hope. People feel at ease with many things going on in our communities, our country. In our town, we just had a meeting around issues of bias and hate. In our interfaith work, we're dealing with these things all the time: anti-Semitism, xenophobia, Islamophobia. The divisions are extraordinary. And people are feeling a great deal of anxiety. So the Jubilee of Hope is really an opportunity to encourage and strengthen peoples of faith, to be able to not feel overpowered or paralyzed by the things around us, but because of our faith, we have the courage to engage with the world out there and to create hope. We have to do it one person at a time. It doesn't just happen. It's a gift given to us by the Holy Spirit, and we have to give it. Everything God gives, we give away.
Beautiful.
Very, very true.
Okay, so can you tell us how people can find out more information about each of your pilgrimage sites?
Well, as for the Hingham Catholic parishes, you can go on to hinghamcatholic.org, and we have a full list of everything that, any question you might not know the answer to, it should be there, and if it's not, please give us a call.
Yeah, great. Yeah, and there it is on the screen, hinghamcatholic.org. And Father Carl?
You can get us on the internet at worldcatholic.us.
Okay. And Xaverian Missionaries too.
And Xaverian
.org,
Missionaries,
right?
St. Francis Xavier.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a kind of tough word in English.
Worldcatholic.us is a little bit easier to remember. Thank you both so much. And I know, both of these pilgrimage sites are in the Archdiocese of Boston, but we do have viewers all over the country. So we'll encourage everyone to check out pilgrimage sites near your archdiocese, or come to Boston. We'd love to have you. I'm sure Father Carl and Elizabeth would love to have you.
Sure, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Such
Thank
a privilege.
You. Appreciate it.
All right.